Good morning, this is Kevin with Northwest Green Clearing. Today we've got a pretty unique job where we're actually going to be utilizing both our, well, I guess three. We got our gyro track here. He's going to be mulching a lot of these stumps you see. We got some down trees you can see here, but you can see it's quite a stump field. Some hazardous leaning trees, and then we got some trees out there that they're wanting thinned out as well. We were here back in, I think it was in June, and we mulched everything that I'm walking on right now. It was nothing but scotch broom, blackberries, lots of vine maple, and they really couldn't walk any of it. And we didn't really know it was in here, so we came in here with the cat skid steer with the FAE head, and we just kind of cleared the underbrush and everything, and that's when we revealed how many stumps are out here and some down trees. And so today gyro track's going to come through, get all the big stuff, and then following behind is going to be the cat skid steer, and he's going to be kind of fine-tuning in the dirt because he's got carbide teeth, so he's going to be able to get into the ground a lot better and get those fine bits and those root systems and everything out. And then we've got some areas that, well, you can see right here, we showed up and we've got a little bit of a water situation going on. So the excavator is going to take things that are in the area where we don't want to be rutting out in the dirt or in the mud, I should say. So he's going to pick up like this down tree. He's going to relocate it in an area where I could drive over it in a nice, dry, safe spot up high up in this area here. And then we've got some areas near the road, around their shop, and the excavator is going to be able to pull stuff away from that and relocate it to a safer area to get mulched. So to our surprise, we showed up this morning and there was quite a bit of water on the ground, but luckily 95% of this job is actually up high on these islands. So I came across the water this morning just to test it out. Didn't sink, no ruts, so we're gonna go ahead and just get everything done that we can. If there's some areas that we can't get done, we'll definitely circle back around when it's dried out and finish that part up. But you know, we can get 95% of it done at least today. So we're on site, and I'll show you the equipment and get some good footage for you guys. Well, we're kind of at a midpoint now, more towards the tail end of certain areas of this property, but this is where we started this morning. This is where all the stumps were, down trees, and I came in with the gyro track and knocked out all these stumps so they're flush with the ground. Got all the trees mulched up as well, and you can see, you know, there's some ruts, there's a little bit of brush here and there. And the reason why I didn't get that with the gyro track is I started noticing more and more that there were some pretty good sized rocks in the dirt, and the gyro track's got knives, so that would just dull the knives. So that's why we've got the cat with the FAE head, those carbide teeth. He's going to come through now that I've got all the big stuff mulched up, and he's going to start in the back corner, and then he's going to work his way back, and it'll get any chunks finer, and it'll also smoothen it out between those, between the blades on the and I shouldn't say the blades, but the guards on each side of the mulcher head. So he'll start on the back side and work his way back towards the entrance, kind of smoothing all this stuff out, including the track marks in here. Again, mulching some of these bigger chunks of wood as well that you'll find as you start getting underneath some of this mulch. Let's see here, this is all from a stump, so she's got a decent amount of that. And then when he comes through, well, there you go, see, big rock right there. And as he goes through, stuff like this will get mulched up finer as well, and it'll get smoothed out. All right, so here we're on the outside edge of the property, along it's a gravel road that goes to multiple houses down here. Now, they didn't want us to do everything along the roadway. They still want to maintain some privacy from people driving by and seeing into their house and yard and what they're up to. But what they did want, as you can see right here, this used to look just like that. And their driveway is right here at this edge. And for the longest time, they've been coming up, you know, trying to go to the grocery store or whatnot, and cars flying by and they can't really see. But now, as they're coming through, this all open, they can see pretty clearly that way. So, but this is all done here. Well, 99% of it is done with the cat. There's a couple big stumps. I came in with the gyro track and mulched those down so that he can get across and get some more of these saplings and vine maples and what have you to clean it up. And I'll take you to the other side of the property, kind of towards their backyard and along the road, where they wanted that opened up because they're going to do some more gardening and I think kind of a picnic area, if you will.
Eric and Colby are actually brother-in-laws. So, kind of cool to see them working together. They actually haven't got to work together a whole lot. They've been working on different jobs, so it's kind of cool to see them acting together.
Here we are at the end of the day. This is the area that I came through with the gyro track, got all those stumps, down trees, and you could see what this looks like. The soil mixed in there, chips, and for the most part, it's pretty well groomed. Like that. Got some wood chips in there. This stuff will all decompose, and her plan is she's gonna throw out some pasture grass out here, and then along the backside I know she's gonna do some clover. That way she has some low shrubs that require very little maintenance. And you can see that there's still some track marks over here where it got pretty wet, but this gal's already got us on the calendar for this summer. So when we come back to do another section of the property, we're going to come back here when it's dry and just go over with that cat again, just to smooth things out. And we might even do that as soon as it dries out, so that she can get some seed down actually even earlier in the season. So yeah, anyways, fun project. It was nice to get all the guys out with all the toys and kind of work together. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.